Welcome to Knoxville, qualifying underway for the RaceEPI.com Sprint Car Series, part of the Sidewinder Racing League. So you see the 22 of Wes Parker, first one out on track. Drivers get 2 laps, set their best time. Wes Parker first lap, 16:32. Lap 2 at 15:71. Set Parker up with provisional pole. Will Spark, second car to get a lap time down. Cody Cleaver jumps up to the second spot. Casey Kane, number 9. Cleaver's down to 4th is Quinn Newton. First lap, jumps up to the second spot. 15:87. See if he can pick it up here on lap number 2. And he does. 15:79, still second. Clayton Kinkart briefly jumped ahead of Newton, but as Newton came across the line, jumped back ahead. Alex Reeling out on track in the 42. One of our playoff drivers. Remember, gotten no practice. So this is the first time the car has been on track this session. Only 5th quick for Reeling. He'll have some work to do in the final heat race here. Here comes Bradley Wilson. Wilson a 15.8 puts him 3rd. Drops Reeling back even further. Wilson a 15.74 puts him 2nd quick. Now Lucas Hoytsma on his second lap. First lap put him 5th. 3rd of the championship drivers. Lap 2, Hoytsma picks it up. 15.74 puts him 3rd. And puts him, most importantly, 1st of the championship drivers. So Hoytsma, good qualifying effort there. Gets him ahead of his teammate Quinn Newton and his nemesis Clayton Kinkart, the 7 and 77, sharing the front row often this season. Find themselves 3rd and 5th in the grid so far for the heat race. We'll have one heat race, 11 cars in it. 1 minute left to go in qualifying. We'll see if Nathan Lafayette's able to get the 00 out on track. I believe he is just now loading into the session. Probably had to deal with that long update iRacing had today. Wait out these final 50 seconds. Looks like Wes Parker going to pick up pole here. Let's see if we can find Wes down in chat. No Wes down in chat. We have Damon Nagel, Scott Elston, Lucas Hoytsma, Quinn Newton, Will Spark, and Nathan Lafayette that we can chat with. Final few seconds ticking off here. Nathan Lafayette does get out on track. Let's see if he's able to get a lap in. The only practice the 00 will get is this one lap. And that is the end of qualifying. Lafayette did get a lap in 17 seconds. We get set up for our heat race. Field filling in. It's all good, Wes. I just went down to see if you were in chat. No Wes in chat. Staff? What up, Mikey? So how we're going to line them up for the heat race, it's going to be Wes Parker, Bradley Wilson, your front row. Teammates Lucas Hoytsma and Quinn Newton, row number 2. Then you have Clayton Kinkart, Damon Nagel. Scott Elston and Alex Reeling are row number 4. Cody Cleaver, Will Spark, row 5. And then Nathan Lafayette, the Penguin Machine, will be in 11th. 8-lap heat. Caution laps do not count. Hopefully our driver's chat's working. If not, we'll get it working during the 2-minute warm-up. Here we go. 8-lap heat race from Knoxville. Green flag is in the air and away we go. Wes Parker, Brad Wilson from the front row. Parker going to edge out in front. Lucas Hoytsma already working over the 41 of Wilson. Gets a little out of shape as he had to cut the wheel sharper than he intended to stay out of Wilson. Now he's side by side with Newton, his teammate. Kinkart trying to move up. 3 championship contenders right there under a blanket. Kinkart, Hoytsma, and Newton. Kinkart making that inside work for him as he gets by Newton. Now he battles the 7 of Hoytsma. Kinkart catches the berm a little bit, gets out of shape. It's going to allow Hoytsma to get away, and Newton gets back to his outside. Still Parker and Wilson out front. To watch this battle for 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Championship contenders going at it. Gap up front, kind of steady. Here's Hoytsma, Kinkart, and Newton. And Alex Reeling, our 4th title contender, closing in from the back. So all 4 of them right there together, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. Wilson closing in for the lead here. He's gotten right to the back of Wes Parker. Across the stripe, 2 to go. Wilson's going to send it down low, try to get this heat win. Wilson not quite able to get it done. Final lap, white flag in the air. Parker and Wilson continue to duke it out. Just don't think Wilson's going to be able to find anything in this short little 8-lap heat. Parker's going to be your heat winner. Bradley Wilson, Lucas Hoytsma, Clayton Kinkart, Quinn Newton, and Alex Reeling. So Kinkart able to move up 1 spot. Now we'll be heading into the 40-lap feature after this 2-minute warm-up. I'm going to try and make sure our driver chat is working. Let's get rid of this.
All good, Scott.
Now it's working. Perfect. So 2-minute warm-up. Quick little 2-minute warm-up, and then we'll be heading into our main event, 40 laps, to decide a champion for Sidewinder, our first ever Sprint Car Series champion. It's our first season of Sprint Cars. Been an awesome series, I think. Scott Elson and Damon Nagel done a great job with it. Appreciate them teaching us asphalt guys a little bit about this dirt stuff. Appreciate Ethan Evers and the folks over at Elite Performance Industries for helping us put on the broadcasts and have a really fun time with this. It's been enjoyable. I've liked it. I hope you guys have too. You can let us know in chat or down in the comments what you think about our dirt season. Join the Discord. Let us know what you'd like to improve or if you want to join in. I'd love to have you. DGSRacing.com. Click the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord. Or if you're in the Twitch chat, just ! leagues, plural, LEAGUES.
One thing I forgot to mention is for some reason somebody gets a black flag on the start, we will clear it, or it will be the only one of the race that we get to without.
Because they're going to do a 4-wide salute and they have no idea what might happen. Oh my gosh, Lucas. Big crash at the end of warm-up. Fortunately, the cars repair themselves. Nobody in actual danger, so nobody was actually hurt. But that would have been a bad one. Field jumping on track here. You're getting set. 40 lap feature championship race, Knoxville Raceway, Knoxville, home of the National Sprint Car Hall of Fame. See it there in the background. So we wait for Wes Parker and Will Spark to take their happy time to get on track.
For the 4 wide, odd rows out, even rows in.
Gonna try to do a 4-wide salute. Wes Parker has graciously joined us on track.
Should work pretty good here. He'll be alright.
Yeah. Totally.
He's not Thomas here. We should be able to nail this.
And we're rolling. Let's get our starting lineups presented by Labor 12. Labor 12 giving us the tunes here for our starting lineups. Appreciate them providing that for us. Labor 12 at laborxii.com. We have the 22 Wes Parker starting on pole alongside Brad Wilson in the 41. Lucas Hoytsma starts in third alongside Clayton Kinkard in fourth. 777 on the same row as usual. Quinn Newton, Alex Reeling, row number 3. Then you have Damon Nagel, Will Spark on row 4. Spark starting from the pits, it seems. Scott Elston and Cody Cleaver will make up row 5, and Nathan Lafayette back there alone on row number 6. The drivers have been chatting and have decided they want to try and do a 4-wide salute here. We'll see if they're able to pull this off safely and effectively. Here they come to start. Second pace lap is when they said they would try it out. The front row is split wide. The second row will move up in between them. There we go. 2 rows of 4. And Scott and Nathan Lafayette in the background. 4-wide salute from the drivers. Thank you all the fans that have been watching and putting in the effort to enjoy our series here. We appreciate each and every one of you. couldn't do all of this stuff without you guys, so appreciate you so much. Thank you. And yeah, the drivers saluting all the fans. Alright, once we get our salute done, it'll be down to the nitty gritty. See the 777, two middle cars on the front row. Those two are going for a title here, as are the 88 behind them, Quinn Newton, and the 42, Alex Reeling. So once again, they are all together, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th. First two drivers not in the title fight, Parker and Wilson. Behind them, the next 4 cars, all championship fighters. Whichever one finishes highest will be our champion at the end of this race. Between Lucas Hoytsma, Clayton Kinkart, Quinn Newton, and the 42 of Alex Reeling. Pace truck has had enough. It's heading off the track. Wes Parker about to get us started in the red 22. There we are. Green flag underway for our championship race from Knoxville Raceway. Wilson trying to use the outside line to take the lead here. He's going to actually get it done. Wilson jumps out in front of Wes Parker. Lucas Hoytsma, Kinkart battle side by side behind them. Kinkart trying to use that outside line, gets a heck of a run off the corner, gets to the outside of Hoytsma once again. Hoytsma sends it in deep, trying to slide up in front, but there's no room with Wes Parker up there. Kinkart and Reeling make slight contact as Newton's now in the 8th spot. Reeling, the 42, really putting the pressure on Hoytsma, able to get clear. Kinkart under attack from the 42. Reeling had to lift a bit, now Newton going to send it up the inside. Early on track, still very tacky. We'll see if it starts to produce more side-by-side racing as it starts to slick off and the groove moves around. Most of our events are 30-lap features. This one's a 40-lapper because of the championship. Make it a little more special. Kinkart once again closing in on Hoytsma. Battle for the championship right there. The top two in the title fight. Hoytsma, Kinkart. Hoytsma able to keep it going on the top side with the momentum pulls away. Newton, meanwhile, briefly got back in front of Reeling. Now Reeling trying to take it back once again. Wilson leads comfortably at this point. Wes Parker second. Lucas Hoytsma starting to close in on the back bumper of Wes Parker. There is Kinkart. He's fallen back from Hoytsma a little bit. Now Newton sliding in behind. Hoytsma's getting a really good run off the top side in the center of the corner. This time he goes a little lower as Parker was up high. Let's see if he repeats that line in 1 and 2. He gets up high and then turns it down sharp while we get the caution. Will Spark 45 seems to have had an issue. Will Spark a little too far around, spins it out. Gets it going once again. Fortunately, no one collected with the 45 machine.
track, which brought out the caution. No cars collected, no penalty given.
There you go, 45.
No, that was good, dude. I was actually pissed because how good that was.
Drivers having the post-caution chat.
That track's not how I like it right now. I like when the top gear comes in.
We'll give it time. We still got 30 laps.
Am I able to ask why I'm a lap down?
Because you started from the pits.
I mean, I started from the pits, but I never got passed by anybody.
That is why.
No idea. It showed you a lap down from the start.
So Will Spark going around bringing out the caution. Also off the lead lap. Parker giving Wilson some Jaws music as he's right up on his back. We are back to green flag racing, 30 laps to go. Wilson gets a huge jump. Wes Parker under attack from Lucas Hoytsma. Parker caught napping a little bit.
Sorry, Cody. I got a horrible fit.
Kinkart sending it up the inside. Parker bounces off the outside wall. Fortunately, none of the championship contenders right around him were collected. Hoytsma gets up into the outside wall. That's going to let Kinkart send it up the inside. Kinkart takes over the championship lead. Pulls into second place right behind Brad Wilson. Kinkart out in front for the championship. Lucas Hoytsma second, Quinn Newton third, Alex Reeling fourth in that title fight. All of those second, third, fourth, and fifth in the race compared to Brad Wilson. Crashing the playoff party out in front in the 41. Clayton Kinkart trying to run him down in the 77, and here comes Hoytsma after his excursion to the outside wall.
Now it's telling me Nathan's on the same lap as me, even though he isn't. Let's just put Nathan a lap down as well.
He pitted.
He was on the lead lap at the restart, and he certainly hasn't been passed.
He pitted. This guy, come on.
There's nothing I can do, guys, because I can't do a wave around when caution laps don't count.
He's freaking out. The car pitted. Brad Wilson out front. Clayton Kinkart second. Lucas Hoytsma out third. Quinn Newton fourth. Alex Reeling bouncing off the wall. Giving up the fifth spot to Wes Parker.
Black flag or something.
Wes Parker able to get by Reeling for fifth. Clayton Kinkart gets the outside wall there as he was closing in on the 41 of Wilson. He's going to have to make up the ground that he had made up all over again. Top two have kind of separated themselves a little bit. Lucas Hoytsma trying to close that gap. And then a big gap back to the 42 of Reeling. Newton is falling behind Reeling. So we continue to watch this battle up front. Kinkart leads Hoytsma in the championship, and Bradley Wilson leads the race. 20 to go. We're halfway through this thing.
Cody, your car just went horizontal towards the wall on my screen.
Kinkart reeling in the leader. Kinkart trying to find that extra grip. See if he can find an avenue around this 41. Be interesting to see if he pushes for the lead here or if he protects the championship lead. Yeah, it's starting to get exciting with the grooves moving around. Inside's very slick. Got some lap traffic coming up. 00 of Lafayette gets down and out of the way. And the caution comes out. Looks like Will Spark, 45, up and into the outside wall. Fortunately, no one collides with them, but Spark brings out the first and second
Andy,
cautions of the
Can
race.
you look at that last restart? I believe Nathan got by me because I had a bad start.
Hey, Nate.
Ah.
That's me, Nate.
After review, the 45 hit the wall and it ended up slamming him against the fence and tilting him sideways. No other cars collected, no penalty given.
Says I need to look at the pace car by. I need to pit, though. Can I go ahead and pit, or what?
Pace car.
Wait for the pace car?
Yeah, backstretch. Stop on the backstretch. Or wherever you are.
00, I need you to pass me.
Yeah, I need you to pass me too.
So now we get the awkward. Where's the pace car? Needing to pass everybody. There goes Lafayette through.
Everybody's got a pace car by. Now it's saying pit lane closed, but I need to pit.
Go ahead, Tit. Bandit will clear that for him because that was a iRacing screw up.
Let me know when you get it because I'm trying to review that last start.
I just got it.
It's a red flag.
Thank you.
Will Spark brought out the red flag.
Yes, that is exactly what happened.
There's the pace truck.
He got by you on the restart, cleared or not.
Yes, that was my fault.
It doesn't look like it's giving him his lap back, though.
It won't until we go back to green.
You're right, Will. That was a violent
If it will
wreck.
at all.
Believe we're coming to the restart here. All that
But that right rear kind of
craziness.
bended in there, driver.
You said it didn't drift through? That would have been great. Pace car did that one of our races. It was a good time. Sliding sideways through there. And it was on a asphalt track of all things. Alright. Brad Wilson race leader. Kinkart, Hoytsman, Reeling. All behind them are battling for the championship. Wilson gets a good jump. Kinkart with the huge send gets in front of Hoytsma. Takes over the championship lead. Now he's going to send it up in front of Wilson, see if he can take the race lead. Wilson's going to try to cross over here, but Kinkart able to get to the lead in the 77. Outstanding move. Here comes Wilson battling back on the low side. Hoytsma's going to try to shoot between them. A little bit of contact. Hoytsma out of shape. Hoytsma definitely going for it there. Kinkart able to get out in front. Now Hoytsma going to have to run him down. Brad Wilson, the 41, still not giving up this race win yet. He's fighting for it. And you got Reeling in the 42. Closing in. He is currently in the 4th spot, battling with Wes Parker. Kinkart now down low. Hoytsma way up by the wall. Hoytsma gets right to the back bumper. If Kinkart may have made contact there. Now Hoytsma's going to try the slide up. We'll see if Kinkart's able to cross over, find some grip, and get the power down. Kinkart to the inside. What a whale of a battle for the race and championship lead here. Two very different lines. Hoyt's trying to find anything he can. It looks like the 7's battling Brad Wilson
What's
here.
happening?
I don't know, but you phased right through him on my screen.
I'm phasing through everybody. I don't know what's happening. I think I just shit myself.
I was like getting ready to hit the caution because it looked like you guys were colliding, and then it just went like phased.
Apparently netcode's being weird.
Quiet and I lifted and everything, and then nothing happened.
Clayton Kinkart,
Dude, whatever cheat code
benefactor
that
of that.
is, can you borrow for it?
Kinkart, while everyone checked up, thought they were wrecking. Kinkart scored away. Hoyt's now second, trying to run Kinkart back down. He's got some serious lifting to do to try and make up that ground. Hoytsma up the track, riding up by the wall, trying to make the high line work. Now he's entering low down on the other end. Ghost cars. Perfect. Kinkart 5 laps away. Crosses the stripe, 4 to go. 4 laps away from crowning a champion here. Can Hoytsma run down Kinkart? Or did Kinkart get just enough of a lead here? Hoytsma's going to full send. Made up a 10th that lap. Now 2 to go. Hoytsma trying everything he can. Kinkart trying to keep it smooth. Kinkart entering down low, then across the slick, up into the outside wall. Kinkart getting a little dramatic there. One lap to go. White flag in the air. Hoytsma is there. Kinkart trying to hold him back. This is for the titles. They head down to 3 and 4. Kinkart up the track. Hoytsma right there with him.
Oh man, good win.
Kinkart picks up the victory and the championship. Lucas Hoytsma gave him everything he could. What a dramatic battle. Kinkart,
Good race, Ashley.
race winner, season winner.
Still fun.
Good race, everybody.
What a fun season that was. If we can get top 3 to the interview room, it would be the 41 of Wilson, the 7 of Hoytsma, and the 77 Clayton Kinkart. To the waiting room,
Good
please,
season,
and thank
everyone.
you.
Good win, Clayton.
I think he's trying to drive it to victory lane. It's gotten stuck behind the signs. I have to ask the guys in practice how to get in there. That'll work. Apparently that fence is drive-throughable. Perfect. I don't see Mr. Wilson, so we'll go ahead and grab Lucas here. Lucas, DG, you got a copy?
Yep.
Well, sir, whale of a season, very entertaining. Gave it all you had there at the end, just a little bit short of pulling off the victory there. How was it? How did it feel?
Well, I feel like I shouldn't have even been in that position because I definitely should have died when me and the 41 went through each other. But, you know, after I lifted a little bit, Clayton was out front of me. I got a few good runs off the berm, just drove off of it and made up a bunch of time. I think if I had one more lap, I would have had a good shot at it. But, I mean, I got to his bumper, and, you know, even if I wanted to hit him out of the way, I probably would have just drove through him and phased through anyway, so he was
Probably.
pretty safe.
Probably the way it looked tonight. A lot of shenanigans going on with the iRacing and the hitboxes, but you were able to bring it home second. You got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight.
Oh, yeah, just want to shout out everybody who put this season on. Definitely had a blast, and I hope to see it again and again next season. But just shout out to CTC, Low Drag Esports, M9, you know, all the guys back at the shop to build this amazing race car, and you for doing the broadcasting all season. It's been a great time.
Yes, sir. We appreciate you, sir. Thanks for being part of our community. You've been here since literally season 1, so we appreciate all the racing you've done with us. We love having you, and love to see you grow as a driver. It's very entertaining. We appreciate you being part of it.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
All right, buddy. Take care. Congrats on the second place finish and the very strong season.
Thanks, man. See ya.
As Lucas Hoytsma in the 7, we'll go ahead and bring in Brad Wilson in the 41. Brad picking up the third spot tonight. Brad Lee, you led a lot of that race and then unfortunately got away from you there right there towards the end. What did you need to hold off the 77 and 7 there?
Probably not to hit the wall of my right rear tire as many times as I did.
That would
But
probably help, yes.
a little more practice with the slider line that Clayton was trying to teach me there. Obviously, I couldn't beat him with it. He learned the line and he tried to teach me, so I guess that's why he's teaching me it.
10-4. It looked like it worked to perfection. Entering down low, sliding across the slick, catching the top side on exit. Clayton definitely made that work and pulled out in front of you and Hoytsma as the track slicked off, but you were tough to beat early on when the track was nice and tacky.
Yeah, I definitely love Knoxville, and just not when it slicks off that much. It's definitely needed to get a little more practice there with it being all slick like that.
And we just witnessed the slow-mo replay of the 7 somehow just kind of phasing through you like you weren't even there. What did that feel like inside the car?
That thing was terrifying. I had no idea where he was. I figured he's up on the wall, and then next thing you know, he's in my car. So I let out of the throttle a little bit, but I mean, it was interesting.
Perfect. We got those friends, family, and sponsor shout-outs for us tonight for your third place finish.
Mainly Shine.co, Clayton for winning the race and the championship. He's a hell of a dirt racer. He's trying to teach me. I appreciate it. I'm not the best student. You for broadcasting this, family for cheering me on for years, and the other championship 4 contenders for getting that far.
10-4. Well, do you think you'll be back next season to go for the title?
That's what we're aiming for.
10-4. All right. We look forward to having you back. Thank you so much, Brad, and we'll catch you next season.
Thank you.
Brad Wilson in the 41, finishing third. Had a lot of strong runs, just didn't catch the start of the season, so he probably would have been a title contender had he been here the whole season. We'll see what he's able to do next season. Let's go ahead and bring in our race winner and champion. Clayton, it is DG. You got the copy?
I sure do.
Well, sir, you're able to pull off the race win and the championship win. That's the best way to do it, I think. And how do you feel right about now?
I feel pretty good. I actually only live like 20 minutes from this track, so seal up a championship and get a win close to home always feels even better.
Perfect. Yes, sir. I mean, I'm 10 minutes from the Richmond Raceway, so I get it. Nice job. Congrats on the championship. Go ahead and shout out all your friends, family, and sponsors here. I know Shenandoah Cheyenne's going to be number 1, 2, and 3, but go ahead and lay them on us.
Of course, but I gotta thank you for broadcasting. It's always a pleasure to go back and watch. Can't catch myself watching in the middle. I've done that a time or two, and
Whoops.
I get caught up. But for you guys, for you broadcasting and everybody that's been putting this league on, all the guys in it that keep coming back every week, they make it just fun, enjoyable. Look forward to it on Tuesdays. So thanks to all those guys for coming out and having fun with me and of course you for putting it on.
Yes, sir. All right. Well, how are you going to celebrate tonight?
I will probably just take a little more ibuprofen. I had shoulder surgery Thursday,
Oh,
so I
goodness.
did this pretty much one-armed, right-handed.
That is very impressive.
So I'm gonna take some more ibuprofen and probably go ice my shoulder because that kind of hurt.
That is very impressive. Congrats on winning it kind of in badass fashion right there. That's most impressive. All right, sir. Congrats on the title. Congrats on the race win. Congrats on a great season, and we hope to have you and your friends back next season. Bring some more of those Shine folks over here. Teach them how to dirt race.
We'll come in force. Thanks again for putting it on.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for being part of it. Clayton Kinkart picking up the title. Let's go ahead and pull in the 42 of Alex Reeling. Alex, DG, get the copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, not the way you wanted the season to end, but still a strong showing for the 42 team this season. How did it feel to wrap it up and just talk about your whole season as an overall?
Well, coming into this race, I felt pretty confident because I also like Knoxville because it's kind of a top lane racetrack, but not the way I wanted to end it. The track was just not it for me. Running the top, I was screwed myself a couple times and just battling with other cars out there. But overall, this is a pretty good season for me. Had a couple of incidents that I screwed up coming to the final laps. Glad I got a couple of wins. One surprise win at Fairbury, but I like this season. I'm looking forward to next.
There you go. A little bit choppy, but we got most of what you were saying. Looking forward to next season, it sounds like. And yeah, thanks for being part of everything we do here. And we'll see what you're able to do next season. We appreciate you.
Yep.
Alex Reeling in the 42, wrapping up his season in the Final Four. Great run for the 42 team this year. We look forward to what this series is able to do next season. Let's go ahead and look at our final results for tonight's race. We have Clayton Kinkart beating Lucas Hoytsma, Bradley Wilson, Damon Nagel, Wes Parker, your top 5. Alex Reeling, Scott Elston, Cody Cleaver, and Nathan Lafayette. Quinn Newton was fighting for the title, but ends up 13 laps down after getting some damage to the 88 car. And then Will Spark, after smashing the wall, Spark will finish in 11th tonight. We have to say this has been iRacing.com. Head on over there, pick up a subscription, get these cars in this track, come race with us. We'd love to have you be part of our community. DGSRacing.com. Click the big red snake. That'll get you to our Discord where you can sign up to run any of our 9 current series. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastic, lovely Tuesday, Wednesday, the rest of your week, the rest of your off season if you're only here for sprints. And we'll be back at it in a little bit for the Xfinity Series race at 9 o'clock for their championship at Las Vegas. But if you're on the YouTubes, we appreciate you watching, and hopefully we'll have some more content for you for sprint cars next season. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, and bye-bye.